Today is a big day for me. And depending on when this trailer was posted, I know it's a big day for a lot of you. I just found the brand new Shin Godzilla trailer. I'm really excited because it looks, I saw the thumbnail for it and I saw a picture of it on Google and it looks awesome. I have seen this one. Yeah, and the movie is not going to be shot like this. They've already confirmed that. The 54 roar. Alright, next video. CG looks a little bad. The general, or the from the old movies, current day Tokyo. He's massive. That tail is huge. He's got those shrimpy little arms. Oh, I hope that's real. Same thing. He is huge. It's like a shortened version. He looks angry. Let's watch it again, I guess. 7/29, is that the date? I think it is. Alright. I'm definitely excited. The suit from the leaked pictures, I did my whole video on my thoughts on that, and I said, you know, I thought it was okay. I didn't really like it. You know, I thought it was good, but I thought it was a major step back. I think it could be better. But in context, it is awesome. I'm just gonna say that because it doesn't. They clearly touched it up with the CGI. They clearly touched it up. So the leaked costume pictures we saw before were just the unedited, not perfect version of the suit. But now we've seen it in action. Posted April 13th, 2016, and the date today is April 13th, 2016. So I'm thinking this is real. It's got a lot of thumbs up. That was a pretty good song. If you look closely at the end, his tail kind of looks like 1998 Godzilla 15 seconds in. Alright, we'll skip to 15 seconds in and find out what this kid's talking about. Okay, 15 seconds in. What does he mean the tail kind of looks like 98? 15 seconds in is a headshot of him. I don't know what that guy means. I'm looking at the suit I'm looking at this thing right now. He looks angry. So the same roll. The face up close looks a little bad. There's that tail. It's huge. The tail is too big. Oh, look at him. He looks great. This is what I wanted to see in 2014 was people reacting. So, I'm assuming this is their first time seeing Godzilla. Is this a remake of 54 in modern day? Oh, look at that. Look at that face. Oh my god. That's gotta be my new phone background or something. I am looking forward to this movie. Anyway, no matter when it comes out, it better come out in America. I'm gonna be insanely mad. The whole world's gonna be insane. The whole America is gonna be insanely mad. This design is all over the place. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know how to pin it or anything. Got my headphones and everything. That almost makes me think. So the Skull Island promo thing just came out yesterday or 2 days ago maybe at the MTV Movie Awards. And now Shin Godzilla dropped a trailer. Do you guys think that there could be like the people marketing in Toho are like, uh-oh, they're getting excited. Gotta throw our big bad in the mix. Here's my conclusion based off this trailer, and I could be completely wrong. If we all think back to that first Godzilla 2014 trailer, we all remember that Godzilla 2014, me and all the rest of the people on the earth after watching that were like, they're doing a serious Godzilla movie modern day? It's only gonna be Godzilla, it's gonna be great. And then they threw in the Mutos, which I love the Muto. I think that movie is awesome. I think that this movie Shin Gojira, if they have just Godzilla, and it is a serious, it looks like a horror movie, a serious horror-esque tone in this modern-day Godzilla movie, it's gonna be awesome. I don't want them to throw in another monster, because even if it's a new monster, and even if it's like a well-known, well-loved monster like Mothra or King Ghidorah, we don't need it. If there was one thing to take away from Godzilla 2014, it was that when people wanted just Godzilla and then didn't get it, a lot of them were disappointed. I feel like the general consensus is, yeah, give us a solo movie. We're getting Godzilla vs. Kong in 2020. That's good enough, right? We don't need him to fight Mothra for the 8th time. We don't need him to fight Ghidorah for the 11th. I mean, the only way that I would be okay with, or I'm going to be okay with whoever Godzilla fights anyways, if he fights someone, but the only way that I would actually really love it and be like, yes, finally, again, is if they did one of 3 things. Alright, number 1 is if they had him fight Gabra. When's he coming back? He's like my favorite Godzilla kaiju. Number 2, why doesn't he fight Kamunga anymore, right? He fought him in Final Wars, sort of. Number 3, Kamacuras. What the heck, dude? They made these 3 great monsters, these 3 great kaiju, and then they never used them again. So I feel like it's just kind of a waste. Doesn't even matter. None of what I'm talking about matters. All that matters is that this movie looks good, and it's happening. Oh, there he is. My life is true. My life is complete. Oh, look at that picture. That is going to be on screen. It's a screenshot of his face. You get his messed up tail in the background. Look at that. It is destroyed. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to point it out here. I see what this guy is talking about. That looks like Old Man Zilla. Does. Here. Look, I'm going to get my OBS ready and everything. I'll record this to point out to you what this kid is talking about. Now we're on the animated series. That show is okay. Alright, look at this. Alright, so here we go. Here's him looking angry, looking mad. That's not the one that I'm talking about. At this point, you should already know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that's going to be my new phone background. It's that one of him looking angry at night. Not him looking angry during the day. Because I think the CG is not well looking in the day. Well, it's okay. I mean, that shot of him standing there looks freaking awesome. But this shot doesn't. Well, it looks awesome, but it doesn't look polished, I should say. Alright, look at this. Alright, you might be like, oh, that doesn't look like Zilla, that looks like Freddy Krueger is a worm monster. No, you're not going to say that, only I'm going to think that. So, you get like, if it's like a smiling Zilla, here's the mouth, here's the eye, here's like the cheekbone, here's where his face is. You guys are starting to see where I'm going. Get out of here. Freaking animated series, for the love of God. Here's the spines on Zilla. Here's the back plate, although Zilla would have the big 2 ones. But it does. It kind of looks like a Zilla's face. I mean, look at that face. Now we're on the animated series for real. No, not for real. But look at that. There's Zilla's like smiling face, right? He looks happy there. He looks happy enough. There's Zilla's smiling face from the side. If I had the reaction to when I very first saw the very first 2014 trailer, that was 2 years ago. I was in 7th grade. I remember it was early in the morning. I woke up, got ready. It was like 7:45 or something crazy, and my dad was on the way to get me for school. And I sat down on the couch and I was like, you know what? Let's go on YouTube. So I go on YouTube, right, and I see this thing where it was like the trending page or whatever on YouTube, and it was like Godzilla 2014 teaser trailer, and I was like, whoa! Someone made a fan-made trailer that got that popular? Because at the time, I still thought that 2014 was a lie. I thought it was coming out in 2012 when it didn't, because I saw this fake picture. If I can find it, I'll have it on screen here. Well, not fake. It was from a different movie that Godzilla just had a cameo in, because it was like a dream sequence or something, and I thought it was real, and so I was so excited about that way back in like 2011, 2010 when I found it, and I was like, oh, 2012 is the year, and then it never came out, and I was like, well, this year sucks. Maybe the Mayans were right. Maybe the world is ending. But then skip to 2014, I watched the 2014 trailer. I probably... There's no way I could ever replicate that kind of like excitement I had, because I looked at it and when I started it, I realized it was real. It was posted by Warner Brothers, and it was just like, no, it wasn't that bad, but I did like, and then I remember watching it, and at the very end when Godzilla came up, I was like, yes! And I was so excited. Oh, good times. Good times. Now look at me. You guys have already seen my reaction for Resurgence, right? I'm still blabbling on about it 30 minutes later. Anyways, guys, I think it's about time to wrap this video up. I am super excited, as you can tell. Can't wait to do trailer breakdown. Can't wait to talk about this movie as much as possible. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want to say, post it down below. I read all the comments. I do not respond to all comments. I said that in another video. I respond to all comments. That's what I said. But here's the thing. Some of the comments are just too weird to respond to. Like, when some guy just comment, "Oh, first," and it's like a week after it's been uploaded. It's like, what do I say to that? Good for you, man. Good for you. If you're watching this, good for you, man. No, but seriously though, what do I say to that? So I don't respond to all comments. I guarantee your comment will get seen. Depending on what it is, it will get a response. So any questions, anything like that, comment below. You have a video suggestion, comment the video suggestion. I'm always open to do any videos. I have one that I keep putting off that someone suggested to me, and someday I'll do it, but not right now. In fact, I'll do it probably soon. I say soon, but then again, this comment was from like 3 months ago. And the only reason I say soon is because now we're getting both Godzilla and King Kong news, and I think it's time I discuss which one is my favorite. If you couldn't tell already, without me going in depth about why and how, look at the runtime of this video compared to the Skull Island video, and then look at the reaction of me in the Skull Island video compared to the reaction of me in this one, and it should be pretty obvious. So, anyways, guys, gonna wrap it up here. We've gone 10 minutes for this segment alone. I know I'm gonna edit out a lot of this so that it won't be 10 minutes of this segment. It'll be like 7 minutes of this segment, but thank you so much for watching. I'm D-Man. D-Man.